Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? Alright, we're going to do a whip and chat today with Diamond Art Club's So Many Books, So Little Time by Randall Spangler. So, we've moved up to the edge of the pile of books here, row 7 I believe, and this chunk of book pile of the books. Alright, square drill, 22 inches by 43 inches, 56 centimeters by 109 centimeters, 53 colors, including 2 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis, and they're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. Anything under color code 150 is considered an AB from Diamond Art Club. Working on 310 right now, so let's put that there. Alright, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a wonderful time. Supposedly there's an eclipse today, but it's windy and clouded over here, but it's further southern Ontario where the path is supposedly for the eclipse, so yeah, it's further south, so oh, it's all good. I'm sure it'll be on TV or something somewhere. Highly doubt you can miss an eclipse like that, so somebody's gonna film it or something, so alright. So yeah, red book, blue book, and part of the window books in the background. Yeah. It's not an extremely exciting section, but we're getting closer to the top because of the window kind of segments up here. Alright. Yeah, so I kind of started the other day, I think. Or did I map this out off camera? That's a possibility. I finished the section before on while I was recording the previous whip and chat, but possibly. Okay. Yeah, so I started playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch a couple days ago. Yeah, I think I skipped a night of playing because I was just so tired, but I made it through the 3 shrines in the sky, and I acquired all the abilities from those 3. Ultra Hand, Fuse, and Ascend. Yeah, are the 3 arm power-ups yet. So, yeah, there always seems to be like a cold part where it's like snowing. Yeah, it's really cold for Link in the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom now. All these really cold areas, and yeah, at the start of the game, you aren't exactly given a parka or anything for Link to wear so he doesn't freeze to death, so And instead I cooked up some spicy peppers or something in a makeshift cooking pot and got some cold resistance, and that's how I got to the shrine. Yeah, and this is all in like the intro part, the sky part. So I guess after the temple time, then Link can make it to the surface. Yeah, the sky portion was interesting, but yeah. Got a couple weapons to use up in the sky area, but it felt very slim pickings. There didn't seem to be very much up there in the sky. I had a couple like rusty swords, but they've broken. Yeah, and tree branches are kind of a joke. Yeah, gets pretty rough up in the sky. I was eating apples by the dozen to get my health back, and it's with like 3 hearts, and like you have the master sword, but yeah, it's not doing so good. You can't really use it for long periods of time. Yeah, master sword's kind of mangled. In Tears of the Kingdom, that is. I think Breath of the Wild, you just make it stronger or something. Or you get it later in the game. Yeah, you get it later. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you don't get the Master Sword right off the kick in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, have to go find it. And then Tears of the Kingdom, you have the Master Sword with you, but it's like severely damaged, and you have to repair it to re-strengthen it. Yeah, I have a whole ton of game to go, but the fuse or ultra hand feels kind of clunky still, but yeah, I've only had the game for a couple days. Thank goodness they display the in-game controls on the menu, because I'm like, how do you draw arrows? And then it's like, Z or Z right or something, right trigger or something on the Switch. Yeah, so I always have to look at the controls every once in a while to figure out what I'm doing. And I guess you can't like fast travel right off the get-go, because I ended up at the temple in the snow, like the shrine in the snow, to be able to open the Temple of Time last. And I had to like hightail it to get out of that area before Link froze to death, because you lose health. Yeah, I don't like those cold areas. It's annoying. Yeah, I know they don't give you clothing to just be able to meander through that spot, but don't think it's meant to make the game that easy. Ugh. And Link's surviving in the wilds again, so I usually find games with building to be tedious, but Ultra Hand, although clunky to rotate certain things, certain parts, yeah, that kind of drives me nuts, because you have to use the D-pad to kind of maneuver pieces and stuff, flip them, reorient them. Cover plastic is always a challenge. Okay, but I managed it. As long as you get the desired result, you basically solve problems on the fly in Tears of the Kingdom. It's a huge worldwide puzzle in Hyrule. Hyrule is just one big puzzle that you do in multiple parts or ways to get around, and yeah. Oh, I've played a bit of Breath of the Wild, so I do kind of have a... does have a similar control feel. Except the abilities are different between the two games. Like, you don't have magnesis and stuff from Breath of the Wild. Yeah, so you learn new abilities. Kind of a step up. But yeah, I found a copy of Tetris for the N64, so that's on its way. Found a store called DK Oldies, and they have like N64, GameCube, PlayStation 2 kind of stuff, games and systems. Yeah, it's US pricing and all that, but yeah. But that's okay. I paid in Canadian dollar, and yeah, they have that conversion stuff on their website or whatever. So, yep. They already have Dr. Mario for the N64, so once I knew that there was like an actual just like original Tetris game on the N64, I went looking for a cartridge. It's like, I can do that well on the exercise bike. I can game and be on the exercise bike at the same time. Strange combination, I know, but yeah. I'm not paying attention to the distance gauge on the bike or anything. I'm just concentrating on solving problems on the fly in on the game. Dr. Mario, yeah, you're kind of thinking on the fly, strategizing, kind of planning ahead sort of strategy. Once you get to like level 9, Virus level 9 and Dr. Mario, it gets a little, yeah, crazy. Yeah, the difficulty level just jumps, so I don't know. Tetris is good on any system. Yeah, it's like good old basic Tetris. So I thought there was just Tetris Sphere on the N64, but nope. It's called the new Tetris for the N64. So cool. I'm all for it. But I kind of miss those N64 days when I was in its prime. Back then you got to complete video games, and yeah, it was just the cartridge and that was it. Yeah, I had the whole game. These days you pay $80, $90 for like a game disc, and oh, well, yeah, we'll update the game later to kind of finish it off. It's like, are you kidding? had like how many years to make the game or develop it, and then you don't finish it in that time and just release it and say everything will be fine. What the heck? Yeah, here I am talking about video games again while diamond painting. Yep, I just got back to picking up the video game controller. I just took a break for a year or so. A couple of years actually. Yeah, it was just like, I just don't want to. And I just kept seeing Tears of the Kingdom gameplay, and I was like, I can probably handle this game. This is a game I can probably approach without being too intimidated. Yeah, in Tetris and Dr. Mario, you just pick up the controller and you just do what you can with in the situations you're given. I don't know if the virus orientation changes in each bottle each time you play Dr. Mario, but yeah, Dr. Mario, there's 4 different colors of viruses that you destroy using 2 like capsules, which are 2 colors split in half color capsules. Yeah. What? Yellow, red, blue. Or are there just 3? It's yellow, red, and blue viruses? It's just 3 actually. Can't think of the other color. If there were 4. No, I think it's just red, yellow, blue. The primary colors. I could be wrong about the 4 virus thing. Just leaving my memory. But yeah, puzzle games are nice to hop into if you just want to play for a giggle. And I had been playing Super Mario 64. Yeah, plug that in. Yeah, no, I just kept seeing speedruns for Super Mario 64. Not that I want a speedrun or anything. It was just nice to... It's like, hey, I have an N64, I could play Super Mario 64. I believe I have Ocarina of Time as well for the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Could check the DK Oldies website and see if they have a Legend of Ocarina of Time strategy guide, and just follow the guide to get through that game. Probably. Didn't have too much luck with that game. When I played it before, always was getting lost or not sure what to do next in Ocarina of Time. You kind of had to read what you had to do next. You kind of told, but yeah, if you don't play the game like the day after or whatever, or don't write notes or something, yeah, you're just sitting there trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, that just feels like a whole procedure to get through that game. But back then, internet was kind of in its infancy. People weren't sure what to do with the internet at that time. Yeah, some games where people actually had to sit there and figure it out for the internet. Okay, I think that's all for 310. Okay, we'll get capital S out here. Yeah, so for video games, I just play for like a couple hours. Uh, for the Switch, it's usually the console battery that's a good indication to stop playing. Yeah, because the system will just turn off, run out of battery, and just turn off in portable mode. I have been playing in portable mode. I could play it on the TV, but yeah. Then that would be an indicator with the Joy-Con batteries. They'd probably just like start dying pretty quick. 976. But that's just me. I have played mostly on the TV with the Nintendo Switch, but yeah, it's kind of cool playing a portable. I just lie in bed and play Tears of the Kingdom. That's what I've done the last couple sessions. Yeah, 1 or 2 hours. Yeah, kind of a nice change of pace for a video game to kind of have to think a little, and instead of just mindlessly playing. Yeah, it's kind of nice actually. You still gaming and having fun, but yeah, you're kind of like, oh, I need to get across this river, but it's really windy here. And yeah, blatant, like to get across like the first time when the wind was blowing in a favorable direction. Yeah, there was a raft there they had to build. Yeah, for example. Like the Sky Islands are like tutorial islands showing you like how to play, like how game mechanics will work in the rest of the game. Yeah, so kind of figured that one out. Yeah, because lo and behold, any bridges that were over these rivers or whatever are washed out. So yeah, they just want to make you just do a walking path to learn the game mechanics. Yeah, so for like a adventure puzzle game like Legend of Zelda, yeah, you're kind of thinking on your feet. But they make it approachable to start, and then yeah, I'm sure as you go along it'll be like, yeah, you're looking for parts or have parts. To build vehicles and stuff later on. I'm sure over the course of me playing for a couple of hours on a regular basis, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm sure I'll be a little more proficient with the controller. But A, B, X, Y always threw me off on Nintendo stuff. On the game controllers, I always mix them up. They kind of show you the button orientation of the controller in some of the Nintendo games. Yeah, so I don't mind the Nintendo controllers, but yeah, I'm used to square, circle, X, triangle for the PlayStation controllers. But, yeah. I think I've played a lot more PlayStation on the PlayStation, a lot more than that of Nintendo, but consoles, but yeah, I like both. Oh, just kind of grew up with Nintendo PlayStation kind of came later. Yeah. I think I started out with Nintendo. Like the original Nintendo Entertainment System. NES. I think friends of mine when I was younger had the Super Nintendo. So I got to try games out with that on the Super Nintendo. But I don't think I ever owned a Super Nintendo. So, there we are. Oh, so I'm kind of back into gaming now, but yeah, just not spending a whole day in my bedroom and gaming. Nah, I do other stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd be patient enough at this point to game for large portions of the day anyway. Not like I used to. Yeah, kind of have to show up for work and that kind of stuff. Yeah. I have to keep working because bills don't pay themselves, so yeah. If some people make a living off of playing video games and streaming, that's highly possible, but yeah. That's kind of becomes a full-time job in itself to keep that momentum to do that as a job. But yeah, that's a huge time commitment though, the whole streaming thing. I didn't mind doing it, but yeah, you'd have to have good audio equipment and stuff as well. You have to have a pretty good setup in order to be seen and to be heard during streams instead of people going, your mic cut out or it's buzzing or something. Yeah. There we go. That might be the top of... Yep. Okay. Looks like the top of the section. Not very much for S, but... Okay. That was very limited cameo for the letter S here. The S symbol. Add a couple of colors down. Well, blacks. I guess you could call it a color. I don't know how black is described. A shade or... I'll just keep calling it a color. Okay, O. Yeah, haven't seen green in a while. The last time we seen a green was in the book and the Dragling. These might be different shades of green. Since this is like foliage seen through the windows. Seen through this pane of glass. But anyway, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. That was another quick half hour. Down below in the description, I put the main website links for Conqueror and Pacer. Just fitness incentive kind of apps that you'll eventually end up with if you do that. What am I working on now? Conqueror, I believe, is Great Barrier Reef, upper northeast coast of Australia. Yeah, coral. Yeah, it used to be part of Australia, but the water levels rose, and yeah, it's now just various. It's an aquatic environment now. Yeah, yeah. And then Oregon Trail for Pacer. How the pioneers migrated to the west. Yeah, I think it's east to west. And it's like 3,000 something kilometers. I didn't realize that until I looked at the challenge again. But yeah, those are just websites to visit. I'm not affiliated or anything with Conqueror or Pacer. I'm not sponsored, so yeah, just feel free to take a glance at those websites. I'll just keep posting them. I won't get a commission or anything, so yeah. But if you want updates regarding Echoes of Color here on YouTube, I'll just post directly on YouTube, so it's that kind of thing. But anyway, take care. All the best with your crafting endeavors / hobbies. Hope they're going well, because I don't think I mentioned that. I just dove right into video games today. Yeah. Take care. If you're going to see the eclipse, don't look at it directly. I think it'd be better just to watch a recording of it or something. But that's just me. Yeah, that's supposedly happening today. But yeah. Take care, all the best, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.